All right. I went to my local game store, which is going to be Summit Comics and Games in Lansing, Michigan. And they are having a sale today for 10% off packs and boxes and 25% off singles. So I went and I grabbed a couple draft boosters here. You can see at the top of the video here. So we're going to be opening those. I have TCG Player open next to me so that we can understand the value a little better. But first, before I get into opening any packs, I'm going to show off some of the singles that I pulled for some of the decks that I have and am building. So I'm going to start with the singles that are not from Modern Horizons 3 because I did buy some singles from Modern Horizons 3. I grabbed Rocco Cabaretti Caterer for a little food deck I have. I grabbed Slimefoot Stowaway. This is my second copy of this. I really like this guy, so I picked up another one. I grabbed Defossilize, excuse me. I want to build a dragon deck, and I just thought that this was pretty on theme. I build a lot of my decks based on theme and how the story goes together for me. And then this guy I got because he was just really cute, and I'm going to build a squirrel deck coming up pretty soon. So he'll go in my lifelink deck. And then for Modern Horizons 3, I picked up some uncommons and commons. I didn't really want to buy any more sets or draft boosters, or I guess now they're play boosters, because I bought the bundle and we did really great with the bundle, pulling some good cards. We even pulled Ugin's Labyrinth, so that was really great. But here's some of the singles that I grabbed from Modern Horizons 3. I grabbed Boggart Trawler. Exile target player's graveyard when it ETBs. And it's a land right here on the back. And we have a Shrines player, so gotta exile a graveyard every once in a while. Distinguished Conjurer. Just some more life gain. Glasswing Grace. Sorry, I'm still getting used to orienting these to camera. Opposite. There we go. Glasswing Grace. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and has flying and lifelink. And on the back, it's a white and black. Enters tapped. Creation of Avacyn. Search your library for a card, exile it face down, then shuffle. I have a Saga deck. We're going to see how this does in it. This was at 50/50 for me, and it was kind of cheap, so I grabbed it. Let me just orient this. There we go. This Fangs of Colonia. Put a +1/+1 on target creature you control, then double the number of +1/+1s on each creature that had a +1/+1 counter put on it this way. So we do also have an overload cost on this one. That's why it's such a low mana cost. Alright, this one I got because I'm building my first goblin deck. And this is just a little guy. But it reminds me of goblins like running and having barrels explode, and I think it's really funny, so that's why I grabbed this guy. Hydra Trainer. I really just love the art of this card, and I want to build a Hydra deck so bad, but I'm pretty bad with lands. Every time we play, I miss a land drop or two. So we'll see if my Hydra deck ever comes to fruition. This one I grabbed for my partner. Wasn't sure if he would use it, but if he doesn't, I might use it in my Goblin deck because it's a red-green. Sorry, I bumped the camera. And that's sorcery and land. Nadir's Nightblade. Whenever a token you control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. I've been really into each opponent loses 1 life and you gain a life, or each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life right now, so had to pick that up. Again, doing goblins. Gotta grab any goblin I can see. I'm trying to make a party. I have a goblin rogue and wizard. I'm looking for a goblin cleric, I believe. Sneaky Snacker. I think it was Command Zone or Game Nights had displayed this card when they were playing with MH3. This is a foiled version, if you can see that rainbow moving across the art there. I have a food deck, and I also have a fairy deck in the works, so I don't know which this is going to go in yet. This is another card that I saw on Game Nights through the MH3 playthroughs. So I grabbed that. And this is Breathe Your Last. And then lastly, Kami of Jealous Thirst. So those are just some singles that I picked up at my local games store because they had 25% off singles today. I did already open some of the Murders at Karlov Manor packs, so these aren't going to be in order, but I'll just kind of go through kind of quick what I got. So you have a island here, Copter. This Lush Portico Forest Plains in foil is going for, I think it was $5.10. Azani Center of the Web. I have this already, so I'm excited to have another one. Wrench. We'll go a little faster. Flourishing Bloomkin. Pause if you want to read. At the beginning of each combat on your turn. This is a leech. I love at the beginning of each combat cards. Polygraph Orb. That's cool. Vidu Ghazi Inspector. It's an elf detective with an evidence collector. Rubble Belt Maverick. I also have this one. Gearbane Orangutan. I was trying to say that 3 times fast. They Went This Way. I really like the Murder at Karlov Mansion set right now. Rakish Scoundrel. And Museum Night Watch. And what do we have left? Alley Assailant. I think this is my 3rd of this card, but I'll make a vampire deck eventually. I mostly play Commander, but I just watched some playthroughs on Standard and it seemed kind of interesting. The playthrough I watched was pretty crazy though, so. Alright. Again, I already opened up these, so I have a stamped gold signature here on, who is this again? Yaris. So that's pretty cool. Beautiful undersea island. Long Goodbye in foil. Deadly Cover Up. I love this art. Glintweaver. Long Goodbye non-foil. Eliminate the Impossible. I love how that looks like it's basically like moving in the camera. Another Gearbane. Hotshot Investigators. Nervous Gardener. Public Thoroughfare. Basilica Stalker. Vampire Detective. A Fairy Detective, Fairy Snoop. Seasoned Consultant. I wonder if I put this in my food deck just because it says seasoned. Snarling Gorehound. And that's it for the ones that I've already opened. Now let's get into the Murders of Karlov Manor that I haven't opened. I'm hoping to get some showcase cards that kind of look like they're looking through a magnifying glass. I'm not sure exactly what they're calling the art, but those are my favorite right now. All right, let's see what we got. All right, we got a clue token. This one's cool. It's a shoe. Kind of reminds me of Wizard of Oz. I almost blanked there for a second. We have a swamp with fungi. That'll go really fun in my sapperling and fungi deck. We have another Hotshot Investigators. This one is foiled. Am I not realizing like how nice of a card this is? How much is this? One moment. Oh no, this is just a... Yeah, this isn't worth anything, but... Now we have two. Alright, Vampire Assassin, Etrata, Deadly Fugitive. Okay, Etrata, Deadly Fugitive is what? 27 cents? That's not bad. Another wrench. Concealed weapon. Undercity Eliminator. Okay, we have Hustle and Bustle. Let me see if I can orient this to camera. Give me 1 second, guys. Just... There we go. Okay, Hustle and Bustle there. Looks like a blue, red, green. Interesting. We have Thinking Cap. Equipment. Innocent Bystander, a Goblin Citizen. That'll go good in my Goblin deck. Reasonable Doubt. This is also like one of my favorite arts. I think I might have one that is a little bit different from this one, but that's gorgeous. Vengeful Creeper. Toxin Analysis. Escape Tunnel. And Hazada Vigilante. So there's the first Murders of Karlov Manor play booster. Let's move into this one. Sorry, I try to open these on camera, but I'm gonna get self-conscious about how I open up these packs. Alrighty. Oh, and I hit my dice. Alright, we got a Thopter, Planes, Shock, Steam Course Scholar, a Weird Detective. I love that. Stay weird, my friends. Bullrack Clan Basher, Cyclops Warrior. Okay. Surveillance Monitor. Oh, and this looks like it's the guy from the other card. Case of the Pilfered Proof. Covert Ambusher. Yeah, this is one of the showcase cards. Is that what it's called? Or is this just borderless? One moment for me to pull that up. Oh yeah, that's only going for a penny. It's an uncommon, but I really like the murders at Karlov, how they look like files. It's really cool. Undercover Crocodile. An elf crocodile detective. Goodness, how many creature things can we just combine? I love it. Okay. We got a Rubber Belt Maverick again. Rubble Belt Braggart. I've seen this played with a lot. Airtight Alibi. I have a lot of enchantment decks that have green in them, so I love getting green enchantments. Novice Inspector. And Gravestone Strider. And Repeat Offender. It always feels like there's one card left when there's actually two, so. Pretty good so far. Let's look at this last one. I really hope I get one of those showcase cards. I did make the mistake of opening my Murders at Karlov Mansion packs in the local game store. So I was immediately like, oh, I need to buy more because I didn't get what I wanted yet, so I needed to buy more. This is a gorgeous art card. Is that a pig? What is this? Hedge Whisperer. This hedge looks like a boar or like a pig. All right, let's see. Got Foil Plains. Enlisted Worm with Cascade. I'm just gonna pull that one up too. I've only been playing Magic for about 6 months, you guys. I don't have a lot of knowledge on whether or not a card is good until I can look it up on TCG Player. So it looks like the original of this was printed in 1993, like the original art. I don't know, I'll have to look up a little bit more information on this because it's not a murders card. I'm not sure. Cravad Haunch. Food equipment. Crazy. Oh, nice. Dog creature tokens. Case of the Uneaten Feast. Oh, I'm getting so much stuff for my food deck, which is cute because I never get to play it because it's not strong enough. So maybe we can buff it up a little bit. Fester Leech. I don't see myself playing with that one a lot just because I don't mill very often. Greenbelt Radical. Giving creatures trample. Yes! Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I got one of the showcase cards that I don't have yet. I've been collecting these because I just love the looking through a magnifying glass art. I don't think this is really worth anything, but it's worth it to me because that's literally why I've been pulling Murders, is to get this art style. So that's pretty great. Curious Inquiry. A Giant Rogue. Offender at Large. Crime Stopper Sprite. Loxodon Eavesdropper. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, this card gets a +1/+1 and gains vigilance until the end of turn. Oh, that'll be great for my draw deck. Here's an insect. Whenever one or more creature cards leave your graveyard, Rot Farm Mortipede gets +1/+0 and gains menace and lifelink until the end of turn. That'll be good for my Grist deck because I just pulled Grist from the bundle. Dog Walker. And Griffknot Tracker. Okay, so I'm going to make that part 1 of opening these packs, just doing the Murder of Karlov Mansion one. I'm going to first do that, and then I will... Oh, I bumped the camera again. I will come back and open the rest of these, because these are all just one each of different sets. Thank you so much for watching.